Alright, in this first video here, we're just going to go over some basics. It's probably been a long summer for you, or the system's new to you. Just putting in your assignments. A couple things to remember about the assignments is that we want all the assignments to be visible to the students right there on their assignment page. And so whether or not they're graded assignments, if it's something you're asking the student to do, we want to have you put it in the system that way. So first thing is, because I'm doing this in the summer, you'll notice that I don't have a tab at the top for my courses, and that does happen in the summer until the actual trimester opens, and then you'll see a tab here at the top which will say courses. But so for right now, to get to a class, I'm just on the schedule performance. I'm just going to go into one of the first days of the year, and I'm going to go ahead and choose one of my classes. So now I'm in the civic leadership class, and if I wanted to put in an assignment here, okay, I go to assignments. All right, and so in front of me I'm going to see any active assignment that's currently been put into the system, but I want to put a new one in, so I go to new assignment. And there's some important fields to pay attention. So first thing is anything that has a red star is going to be a required field. So this one might be, the assignment is to read pages 1 through 4 and do problem set 1. Okay, so I have a title. A description, you don't have to add one, but if there's details for the assignment or instructions for them to complete it, it would go here. And then type of assignment, and it's nice when you look at your assignments that they're all not just clumped together. So, you know, if it's just a homework assignment, or if it's a test or it's a quiz, it's a good idea to go ahead and choose the right category. So this is just a general homework assignment. And then I have a couple things here. If there's an attachment that goes with it or a link that they need to complete it, I would put it right in one of these two boxes here. So if I wanted to upload, you know, a Word document or PDF, I would do that right there. Otherwise, I need to give it an abbreviation. So in my grade book, I know exactly what it was. So I'm going to call it problem set 1. Give it some points. Okay, and then these check boxes, you know, traditionally you want it to add it to the grade book, you want it to be added to the average, and you do want to publish it, and it's not extra credit. That's pretty traditional. For some reason, if it was an assignment where you were just telling them to do something and you weren't going to grade it, well, you might want to uncheck this, because that's not something you want in your grade book. It's just you're telling them to do something, and it's not going to be a graded assignment. Okay? Next questions are about submissions. So are they going to upload any files directly to the site? If that is the case, you would say, there's going to be submissions. They're going to upload one file, and again, you can mark it late after a certain time. For this assignment, it's just something to bring into class, so I'm going to say no files. Okay, next choices I have to make here are about the due date. Okay. Now I have 3 different sections of civic leadership, so if I wanted to, I could assign different due dates for each section. And so you notice here, blue means the class meets that day, scheduled to meet. And white means that it's not scheduled to meet. So that's a nice reminder of when you're telling them to do something and you go to choose the date, whether or not you cycle out that day or not. And again, I could choose different due dates for different sections if that's what I wanted to do. Okay, or I could assign it to just one. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and hit save, and you can see there's the assignment there. And the student is going to see that right there on their assignment page, listed by the due date of 9/21. And again, it's under the category of homework, and I have another category, projects. A couple quick reminders is over here on the right, I'm looking at all active assignments. Okay, that's good because that way the page is not cluttered with things I've previously assigned. But again, if you wanted to see those, you could look at all previous assignments, active assignments, or things that are going to be in the future. Or you could look at just for a certain type of homework assignment or assignment that's been given. Okay, so hopefully that helps you just get started with assignments. If it's an assignment that you also gave last year and you want to also give it again this year, there is an import button right here where you can go into last year's course, and again you would just track down last year's course. Okay, and you can see there are the assignments I gave last year. And you can choose the one that you want to import into this year, and you just have to give it an assigned date. And there's the red little star there for it to go into the system. Hope that helps. You get started with assignments.